Hey guys, B Twice here. Today is Saturday, August 21st. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. So one of my favorite picks for these upcoming months is DraftKings. NFL season's about to kick off. I feel like DraftKings is a little bit undervalued in that it should be trading a little bit higher. Plus the chart looks really good. So let's take a look at what we're seeing. So we're looking at the weekly chart right now. Based on my count, what I'm thinking is that we're actually in a super cycle wave 3, which is this blue Roman numerals in parentheses. So we're in the super cycle wave 3 and we're in a cycle wave 3 of that super cycle wave 3. So we're in this weekly uptrend. We defended at that trend line relatively well. I added volume profile to the chart this week just so that we could take a look at some supports and resistances. And right now we're trying to get above um, this volume shelf. If we can get above that volume shelf, it's going to act as a launch pad and it should send us flying. Now, with that being said, based on the state of the markets, there is a chance that we still will flush a little bit more to the downside if the market does drop next week. But somewhere in this range, if we even go back down beneath it, somewhere in this range, we should catch support and it should send us flying. Because based on my count, we're actually in an intermediate wave 3. Um, of a primary one of the cycle wave 3. So with that being said, yeah, we could still see a little bit more downside, but dips are going to be a buy on this name because somewhere down here, even if we go that low, we're going to go flying. And I'm thinking that our wave 3 price target is going to be $70 a share. Now, it might take a month or two to get there, something like that, especially as we're waiting for the NFL season to kick off. Maybe it takes up until earnings, but I do still think that DraftKings is a great stock to hold long term. And I think we're going to be seeing all time highs somewhere in the near future, maybe 6 months, maybe a year on DraftKings. So hopefully we can hold this support and we can get this launched soon. But either way, I still do think that this is a name to buy on the dips as long as we can hold this uptrend line. So if you're interested in DraftKings stock, what I would do is grab the weekly chart, draw this trend line, and then you want to make sure that you're watching it because if we do break it to the downside and maybe close out a week below it, that's not good. But as long as we can hold that and get above and really get above this volume shelf, it should send it into the mid to upper 60s. So, all right, guys, if you like these videos, go ahead and hit a like and subscribe.